Hi, sweet friends. Today is Friday, April 10th, 2020. That's the date. Today is Friday. Yesterday was. Tomorrow is. Now we know. Good job, friends. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to get to see you today. I loved getting to see most of your faces on Zoom last week and hope that we can do that again soon. Oh my goodness, Mrs. Dupree and I are missing you so much. We know you're going to have a special weekend at home with your families. But today I just wanted to read the book that I wanted to read to you last week called Far Flutter By. If we were in school this week, we would be talking all about Easter, but we would also be talking about butterflies. I love butterflies, and it's really special in kindergarten to get to learn about the life cycle of a butterfly. So I hope that you will go outside and try to find one because it's springtime and you will see butterflies outside. So let's listen to our story, Far Flutter By. Our author is Karen Kingsbury. Remember, the author is the person who writes the words. The illustrator is Jennifer Bell, and she's the person that draws the pictures. All right, here we go. Far Flutter by Karen Kingsbury. One day, in the town of Better Than Brown, Cody the caterpillar crawled on the ground. Eating and inching his way through the day, his spirits were low, and the sky seemed gray. I wonder, he said, as he inched up a tree, if there's more to this life than just branches and leaves. Then right at that moment, a bird came along, Beulah Lee Bird, with a beautiful song. I'm from the land of Far Flutterby, where God has good plans for his creatures to fly. These plans include you, so have faith and you'll see. Then Beulah Lee Bird flew off joyfully. Cody the caterpillar called as she left, "Come back here and tell me, please don't make me guess, for what sort of plans could become or begin for a lowly land rover with prickly skin." See, all around Cody, the caterpillars ate. They ate, and they ate, and they ate, and they ate. Boring, said Cody. This life isn't grand. I need to find Far Flutterby, that great land. So he crawled up the tree, and he squirmed to the top, and what he saw there made his wiggly heart stop. Then, just as he glimpsed that remarkable place, a windy windstorm knocked him flat on his face. But when he looked up, Cody saw a great sight, a magnificent creature soaring in flight. Who? Cody asked. And just what kind are you? Where did you come from, so pretty and new? What do you think it is? My name, she exclaimed, is Franny McFly. I came from the land of Far Flutterby, where brown becomes blue and yellow and gold, where life is a daydream that never grows old. Further, said Franny, you really should go. It's God's plan for you, and I think you should know. There's more to this life than crawling and eating, more to this life than sitting and sleeping. You need to be patient. You need to hold on. You'll find a way there. And with that, she was gone. Eager to travel to Far Flutterby, Cody needed some wings. He needed to fly. So he strapped on some leaves and he jumped all around, but his flight sent him spiraling back down to the ground. There in a heap, he thought, life can be tricky, upside down, sideways, and pokey and prickly. Still, he held on to hope because that's what he'd heard from Franny McFly and Beulah Lee Bird. Okay, Cody said, if there really are plans for me to find more than I have in this land, when will it happen and how will I know? 'Cause here I'm still boring, still wrinkly, and still slow. But the very next day, Cody had a strange feeling. It made him feel dizzy and wobbly and reeling, spinning and spinning by sun and by moon until he was wrapped up in a sticky cocoon. A cocoon is also known for butterflies as a chrysalis. So they start out as an egg and then a caterpillar. And then the caterpillar turns into a chrysalis or a cocoon. And then we'll see what's next. He hung upside down in the shade of a leaf, and that's where he stayed for nearly 3 weeks. All hope was lost. He was downer than down, stuck there forever in better than brown. Until one sunny day, he awoke with a start, and something shot straight through his wiggly heart. I can't give up hope. I have to believe, Cody shouted and shook from his head to his knees. Then he wiggled and squiggled and jiggled about, juggling and bugling for any way out. He was so very stuck. He was sweaty and sore, for nothing had ever been this hard before. But that's when poor Cody remembered the words of Franny McFly and Beulah Lee Bird. God's plans are good, so have faith and you'll see. Then he struggled and struggled and finally broke free. Now something was different. The heavens were blue and Cody's old body was bursting brand new. He stretched and he flexed and he shook out the crinkles. He felt so much lighter without all the wrinkles. Oh, he looked round behind him, and there of all things were beautiful, bountiful, wondrous wings. Cody fluttered his wings, and he flew off the ground, and his flight took him high above better than brown. His struggle had placed him in far flutter by, and Cody was now a bright new butterfly. With colors of blue and yellow and gold, Cody's wonderful life now would never grow old, for these were God's plans just as good as the word of Franny McFly and Beulah Lee Bird. Cody called to his friends as he dipped and he soared, have faith through the hard times, believing in more, for there in the journey and stuck in the sting, the struggle, that's what gives you wings. Oh, sweet friends, God has a plan, and he has a purpose, and you are part of it. We love you so, so very much. Happy Easter.